Welcome everyone, it's Daily Advanced Madden Week 11, and we're going to be taking a peek at all the action, the big playoff implications. Now before we dive into Week 11, we're going to take a look back at Week 10 and who earned your vote for Highlight of the Night. Coming in third place, it's going to be Grand Marquis and his talented user. Just watch him get down to the middle, pop over this crosser. I guess the throw's a little flat. If we tap that button, maybe it gets in there. But how about the stick work afterwards? Getting in for the crib shot. Now here are the Texans with the ball, and can't even do it justice. We almost have to back it up. In fact, let's back it up. Just soak this in. Watch Zona. Go down, go over, come back at the right time. That's just gorgeous. What an incredible user by Zona. Coming in second place, a kick return by the Rams. Finding the blocks, going up the middle, was down 21-3, was able to come back all the way after that huge return. And voted in by you at almost a 2-to-1 ratio, Matt Cole with some incredible stick work, making people miss. This 7 would get him to tied, eventually leading to a win in the ballgame. Electrifying kick return from Matt Cole for his Baltimore Ravens, earning your Week 10 Highlight of the Night. First stop, it's going to be Keys to the City visiting New York to take on Starboy and the Jets. A little bit cold outside, but it's dry, and here's a great dot up the sideline by the Patriots. Good start to the ball game for them. They'd be up 7-0 when we pick it up next, and it's going to be Trevor Lawrence rolling to his right, finding the crosser back of the end zone. Big touchdown for the Jets. That would make it tied now 10-7. Patriots up ahead. Lawrence looking to the sideline, and eventually his man becomes free. Gorgeous dot just inside the back pylon. 14-10 at this point. Now looking to create some separation, maybe go up 21-10. Great pass rush, lets it go just in time. Dragging the toes. Starboy playing great ball, make the final in this one 35-13. With the Bengals trying to chase down the Ravens, they're into Miami to take on King J-Lou and his Dolphins. Here we have it 0-0 when Joe Burrow is going to head to the ground and go up the field, take on some defenders, and got the ball just over the line. 7-0 lead for the Dolphins. Courageous play by Joe Burrow when on the crosser, finding Lockett. No one's going to catch him. And next we pick it up 21-7, going for the pitch. But both were guarded well. It's going to be the Dolphins after spinning around a few times. Thankfully, if all the linebackers, if anybody's going to pick it up, it's Grugier Hill, who's pretty quick, and he's able to crib it. Now 35-14, third quarter, Dolphins looking to pass, has a bit of time, but good coverage. Goes across the body, and it's going to be the Bengals with the interception. Bounces off the would-be tackler twice, and no way the linemen are going to catch him. Possibly the best showing of the season for Sith and his Bengals. Great day for them in Miami. A cross-conference matchup as it's the Saints into Cleveland to take on CJ Reigns and his Browns. In the second quarter, 4:10 remaining, Cordell White dials up his own number, and at a 21-14 game, field position at a premium. What a job pinning him at the 1-yard line. Now in reality, 56 took it into the end zone. He's got to keep his body out of it. He can't hang on to the ball and run into the end zone. You got to not have contact in the end zone with the ball. But anyways, it worked out. Speaking of working out, great pick by the Browns, and they would take the win 34-14 in this one. Joey and his Lions hit the road to Buffalo to take on J.J. Bands and the Buffalo Bills. Here we are, Buffalo with the ball. A lot of pressure from the Lions. Throws it out into the secondary. Buffalo's up 10-3 at this point when what a return. Oh my goodness, he's going to take it all the way. Great score for Joey and his Lions. Now 13-10, Lions with the ball. Going to be Thomas Rogers surveying the field with a great playmaker, and what a pass lead. Does he get over top of Dion Lane of all defenders for the touchdown? 17-13 at that point for the Lions when the pass rush comes screaming in again. Gonna be a scoop and score. Big man, keep her going. Don't run out of energy. Tell him to be quiet. You're going in. Great job by Joey in this one, picking up a 24-13 win in Buffalo. With Oh Yeah next in his Giants in a huge fight for the division lead in the NFC East, they head to Minnesota to take on the Vikings. After a Giants field goal, it's the Vikings marching it down to the 2-yard line when they find Dalvin Cook on a little table route facing a heavy blitz, and good play call here by the Giants, ordering up the screen. They got blockers down the field, and Chubb goes in untouched for his first touchdown. Now here, gonna be handing the ball off to Chubb, and he goes untouched yet again up the middle. Easy day for Nick Chubb there, picking up his second touchdown. Mahomes finding on a little in pattern, gonna get Ingram near the goal line for the touchdown. Dalvin not so lucky on easy. He's got to work his way through 6 guys, and they give him the bounces to the end zone. Harrison Smith on the reverse cam, not appreciating, the click of the R3 by accident, making life tough. But here, one play later, going to be an easy dot over a heavy blitz. Great showing by Oh Yeah next with a 31-14 win in Minnesota. The Bears are into Green Bay, where despite Green Bay having a phenomenal secondary and playing great coverage all year long, the Bears have promised 200 yards for Tyreek Hill in this one. Let's head to the action. Bears with the ball, nothing ball game. Russell Wilson in the gun. He's gonna scout the field, roll to his right a little bit, and a gorgeous user strip by Grand Marquis. People in front of him having to make people miss, just staying inside the sidelines. What a phenomenal job. I don't know what's bigger, the strip or the fact he was able to crib it after. Now Russell Wilson looking up the left-hand side, and gorgeous dot just inside the front pylon, getting them back to 7 all in equal terms when Aaron Rodgers in the gun's got a split back formation. Rodgers looking to his right, finds Hardman, beats his man, and nobody's gonna catch me. Goal, he's into the end zone for the touchdown. 21-7 here, where somewhat of a levels concept coming in. It's gonna be Wilson rolling to his right, and watch the safety back right. It just disgusts me. Like, who's he covering? I hate this game for that and that alone. Like, there's so many touchdowns today where literally you just watch the safety who's waiting for someone to come into his zone, and they just watch him go across the face. Well, anyways, here we are. Aaron Rodgers, 48-14, looking nice. It has a man on the drag underneath. That'll do it. The only thing less visible than yards by Tyreek Hill was his neck. Great day for Green Bay as the Packers win in Wisconsin. At NFC East, absolutely on fire. Let's head to Dallas, where it's going to be playing with Hughes Eagles, taking on Port City Baller and his Cowboys. Here we are, nothing. It's going to be the Cowboys with the ball. They've got that set back view where you can see more of the field, a little less ambiance, but at the end of the day, if it gets you 7, here you go. Jalen Hurts goes play action. Gorgeous job by the Cowboys secondary, not being fooled, playing pass all the way, and a little bit of loafing by the Eagles initially is down to the ground, but time to get back up and crib it was the Cowboys. 14-0 here, but playing with you's gonna keep fighting. What a play, staying in bounds, and Goddard, just a great job with the stick skills. Whoop! All the way in. That's a big score for the Philadelphia Eagles, cutting the lead in half. A safety later, it'd be 14-9. When up the middle goes Pollard, and that'd expand the lead to 21-9. But playing with you is going to keep fighting, and here he's got a man over the middle, just enough time to complete it. That would make it a 5-point game at this point. Cowboys with the ball. Prescott calling out the orders, checking it down. He's got a man over the middle, but what a play. It's going to be Darius Slay getting the ball, cribbing it back the other way. And that's going to give an Eagles 22-21 lead. Goes to the outside. Looking to ice the game. And that is a user lurk on a 2-point conversion. Trying to make it a 3-point ball game. And that flips the script. Cowboys will win. Down to the wire, a phenomenal contest in Dallas. Make the final 23-21 Cowboys. Zona and the seemingly always red-hot Chargers into San Fran to take on Miller and the 49ers. Justin Herbert leading a great drive down the field, hits Allen on the slant route, and it's going to be 7-0 Chargers when it's going to be Niners with the ball. Wilson hit a little bit as he throws and into some Charger trouble, and they'll get it back to about the 45-yard line, and Washington not done there. Another interception for him on the day. A perfect ball game by Zona and the Chargers getting the win in San Fran. In a battle that features JJ and Tommy, both from Winnipeg, where it's minus 25 degrees right now. Let's get to where the action is hot. Inside the dome at Arizona, where the Cardinals, led by Tommy Two Beers, is taking on JJ and his Bucks. Now here we have it. Start things off with a long field goal, 6-mile-an-hour wind, and not gonna lie, that meter's a little to the right. Can he squeak it in? Just does. Tommy getting a 3-point lead late in the first quarter. Now here, gonna be Coleman for the Bucks in the gun. He's got 5 people running routes. The line holds up and he gets behind everybody. That's a big touchdown for the Bucks, going up 7-3 when on a little orbit screen route finds Hopkins, and he makes no mistakes. It's gonna be 10-7, but fast forward 17-14 and time to kick off to Tommy, and you know what that means. Let's enjoy it. Here he goes. The guy's a marvel. He's just a simple marvel on the sticks. You kick him the ball, he does magical things. Phenomenal job by Tommy on the kick return. Now here, looking at the screen route on the right-hand side, and some would say that was holding, some would say that was a great block, but everyone would agree, what a job on the stop and go. Tommy with an impressive performance in this one, getting the win in Arizona. Mike drops involved in that 4-way battle in the NFC East, taking his football team on the road to Houston to take on Blitz and his Texans. Nothing ball game. Texans with the ball. They got a split back formation on a little angle route, and up the field he goes for the big 7 points. Has the lead on the football team. Looking to reply, Antonio Gibson making people look silly, then taking a thump, but stays on his feet. Probably a little concuss on the play, some helmet to helmet, but he just keeps running, and fortunately for the football team, it was towards the correct end zone, and they got the 7. Texans reply on a quick little table route off the play action. Now here, over the top behind everybody, Devontae Adams. That'll make it 27-13 at that point, and the football team looking to reply. They'll have a slant, and it's going to be one of those watch the defender top left. Watch defender top left. He makes me sick. That safety, it disgusts me. EA, I hate you. That is such a garbage play. Now, great read if you're the Washington football team, because that's what stupid does. But it's unbelievable how these safeties just stand there and watch the corner route or the slant go right across their nose and then in for 7. Now with that, great job by Gibson with another big long run here through the hole, finding his way. That had set up a 1-score game, and it's gonna be the Houston Texans looking to make something happen, and what a job with the juking up the field. And that'll be enough, as they won't be able to be caught at this point. Absolute shootout and down to the wire. A huge win for Blitz and his Houston Texans. Connor and his Chiefs playing some great ball. They head to Tennessee to take on the Titans. Picking things up, Deshaun calls his own number on the QB draw. Good for 7. They march down the field up 21-14. Man over the middle. Great dot. And here with a good lead, a solid run, It's going to be Connor and the Chiefs running all the way to victory over the Titans. In a cross-conference matchup with both teams from the West, it's King Cube's Raiders into Los Angeles to take on Snap, Crackle, and the Rams. Here we are, nothing. Rams deep in their own zone. Gonna go play action. It's gonna be Tyree Jackson. You know he's got the throw power. Going over the top and just by a step, able to beat the would-be tackler after that. Getting a huge 7 points on about a 90-yard score. Tyree pump fake, rolls right, looks back to the middle, and a huge interception by King Cube. And his Raiders keeping it at 14-0. That was a big stop. Now, fast forward to the fourth quarter, 21-7. A little bit of pressure up the middle, lets the ball go, and the traffic converges at the 20-yard line. Going to be the Rams ball up 21-7, looking good. Now, there must have been a stop and a replay because it makes no sense that it's 14-0 here with a little Raiders score. But there's your highlight. Now let's get back to how this one ended. 28-7. Raiders with the ball over to the left-hand side. And what a job by the Rams secondary. They'll crib this, and that'll do it from LA. Rams with a dominant performance in this one, getting the win, staying atop the NFC West. A heavyweight battle in this one. It's Timmy's Panthers headed to Baltimore to take on Matt Cole and the Ravens. Now here, 7-0 for the Ravens when the Jets sweep in for Samuel. We've seen him do a great job on that run before, and it works again. Now here, McCaffrey with a nice little cut back to the left up the middle. Once he cleared that first wave, no one's going to catch him. It'd be 14-7 now. Do we have almost an exact repeat? Let's run it towards the right, cut back to the left, one wave, and nobody's gonna catch him. Back-to-back huge runs, one versus the other. It's gonna be 14-all. That's a big juke by Dobbins to get into the clear now. 17-all, man screaming off the edge. Some immediate pressure, and it's gonna be, what a job by 64. Had his back turned, he looked foolish, but he knew what he was doing, did enough to keep him in front until everybody came in for the tackle. Now, on the screen, good job in coverage, yet huge juke would complete the 4th and 1. Keep the drive going for Matt Cole's Ravens. Now here, Trask over the top, left pylon! And he's going to hang on for a big 7 and the lead late in the ball game. 22 minutes to go. Ravens with it. Has a chance if he can. 7, of course, here would ice it. That would get him the first down and chew some more clock. And after some great defense by the Panthers, 4th and 17, they're forced to go for a field goal. It's going to be Justin Tucker holding the button and making sure that enough time goes off the clock. There's going to be a tough life for the Carolina Panthers on their drive and reply, and Timmy's on fire here with an absolute dot to the sidelines. Can't get out of bounds. The clock is ticking. They get to the line. 8 seconds left. One last chance. We could be going overtime. It's going to be Kyler throwing over the middle. Does he have it? Big tip by the Ravens. Down to the final play. Matt Cole escaping with the victory in this one. In our out-of-town scoreboard, Jacksonville having a phenomenal day at home versus Indianapolis. Now, in Denver, in a tight ball game, it was the Broncos 35-32 over the Steelers. With both Ryan and DZ in heated battles within their own divisions, it's going to be the Seahawks traveling to the Falcons. Let's head to the highlights. Nothing ball game here when Minshew looks to his left, and in the flats, great play by the Seattle secondary, and Fuller's going to take it in for a quick 7. 14-0 for the Seahawks, coming out on fire when Gardner Minshew, perfect dot up the middle. That's going to be a Falcons touchdown, making the score at that point 14-7. Fast forward 21-7 for the Seahawks when man in motion, run up the middle, pounds his way in. Going to make it 21-14 at that point. Now here, It's gonna be Baker Mayfield at the helm, in the gun, looking to his right, and what a gorgeous user lurk by the Falcons. In fact, I'm just reminded that I made a point of who is going to highlight of the night, and the only reason this one didn't make it is because it was turned in really late and I'd already finished it editing. So I apologize, DZ, get him in sooner, but what a great play by DZ, and there, pounding it into the end zone for the touchdown. 31-28, Falcons looking to ice it. Mayfield looking to catch up in the ball game, going to his right, a tip drill, and it's going to be the Falcons with the interception. And that would do it here in Atlanta. A one field goal difference in this one. DZ and the Falcons getting the win in Atlanta. With the intensity ratcheting up for the playoff push, some incredible individual performances around the league. Let's get to those in our Players of the Week. Antonio Gibson, NFC Offensive Player of the Week from the Washington football team, had 230 rushing yards along with 4 rushing touchdowns on a huge day. Snap, crackle, picking up a big win, and Stanley, the free safety, a big part of it. 4 tackles, 3 interceptions, and a touchdown, again in a huge win for the LA Rams. Over in the AFC, Offensive Player of the Week is going to be the halfback, Kenneth Gainwell, out of Cincinnati with 110 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, and 143 yards through the air. And all over the league, every Fuller was playing phenomenal ball, whether they were from Seattle or Jacksonville. In this case here, the free safety of the Jags, 2 tackles, 4 interceptions in a big win over Indianapolis. It's that time. We have some huge plays from the Cowboys, the Packers, the Cards, and the Lions. Let's head to our 4 nominees for Highlight of the Night. Absolutely pouring in Buffalo when Thomas Rogers is going to roll to his right. Has a lot of time here, and he's going to throw over the top with a gorgeous pass lead, and he's off to the races. Great touchdown for the Lions.
Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble. And it's a fumble, and the Packers pick it up. Free going down the left side. It's a
and here we've got a big kickoff coming, 36 seconds left. And again, it's Tommy taking it from the 1-yard line and just finds gaps. So smooth on the stick, staying away from everybody. He makes it almost look easy. Gorgeous job. Nobody does it at that pace. And then here, 1-point ball game. And it's going to be a pick 2 that wins it. That was all user by Port City Baller, getting the 2 points and the 1-point victory. Some phenomenal nominees to choose from. Make sure you leave your vote in the comments section below. For our question of the day, do you feel like no huddle now that there's no walk up to the line is OP? Should there be a change to the rule in no huddle? Should it be less available, more available? What are your feelings on no huddle? That concludes our look at Week 11. Thank you so much for coming along for the ride, and for everybody at Daily Advanced Madden, I'm kmac33, and I'll see you tomorrow with Week 12.